Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to take you through evaluation as one. For this particular evaluation, it's supposed to support your growth towards the software engineering role. And in fact, the guys that support this system, they understand that it's not the incoming quizzes will be quite challenging. So they have decided to come up with this particular evaluation to test whether we have learned something from the previous assignment that we have already done. Okay, the general requirements: once you have started the quiz, you may not click out or use the Google search engine to, or even the terminal to get the solution of your problem. Then number two, failure to stay within the exam window will reflect on your final score. Then, if you complete the quiz sooner than the anticipated, it's acceptable. While the quiz, however, cannot be paused once you have started, meaning that the time allocated, which is 1 hour 60 minutes, you are supposed to do the assignment for that period. Then another point, you are not allowed to ask a peer for answers during the exam period. You can, however, use the paper and the pen to organize your thoughts. Then another point to note is that if you take the exam on site during the specified exam time, you will receive a 100-point potential. If you take the exam off site during the specified time or at any time other than the specified time onset or the offset, you will receive 65. So I have prepared this particular video for people who are taking this particular assignment as a guide for them to have a rough idea on what to expect in their, if at all they click this start button. So you can watch before the video before you do the assignment. It will give you a rough idea on how to go about on your tests. Okay, let's start. So number one, the question is, what is the value of n after the following code is executed? What is the size of n if the following code? So we have int n98, int p is equal to n p plus plus, and the answer for the value of the code p will be, let me see what to go about it, because we have the 98, so the value, the correct answer is supposed to be 98. That's the answer. Okay, let's move to number two. Number two, what does this code print? We have the void print int nb print function. Then we have the int void. Then we have the print 4 and this one. So if you look at this one, it's supposed to be, this is a 4, so it's supposed to print 4, which is equal to 0. So ascending should be the answer. The correct answer is supposed to be number 1. Number 2. Then for number 3, how many bytes will this statement allocate on a 64 bits. That is a malloc. So if the size of the car is 10, the answer is supposed also to be 10. So 10 is the correct answer. Okay, submit. Then the next part, we have question number 4. Are there any memory leaks with the following code? Okay, let me see. So we have type dev struct character unsigned int struct list integer. Then we have a node. Let me see what is happening. So we have this one. Then we have the node line 3, and then we have this one node, that one. Okay. So the correct answer for this one is that the answer is supposed to be yes. Supposed to be yes, and the number of bits lost is 3. Then the next part, this void Angela int float is number what? We have it's an array of pointer to function that takes an int and float as a parameter and returns nothing. It's a pointer to a function that takes an int and float as a parameter, and it's a pointer, and it's a pointer of array function. It is a pointer function that takes an arrays and integer and float. Okay, the correct answer for this one, this is an integer of point. It's an integer. It's not a. It's an array. Sorry, it's an array of pointer to a function. So the correct answer is this one. Next part, what is the size of an int on a 64-bit architecture? On a 64-bit architecture, what is the size of int? Let's see. So we have 1 bit. Then we have 4 bits, 2 bits. But the correct answer for this one, for the int, is supposed to be 8. 8 is the correct answer. Supposed to be. Then we have what is the size of P? What is the size of P in this code on a 64 machine? So the other one was on the architecture, where this one is on a machine. So we have the int, the P, and the answer is supposed to be 8 bits. Then how many bits will this statement allocate to a 64 machine? How many bits? And the answer is supposed to be 16, because this is 4. 4 multiplied by 4, you get 16. Given that struct point int yx int y, then struct point my point, sorry. Then if the struct point be my point, to set the member y or variable my point to 98, I can do select for the correct answer. So for this one, we are supposed to come up with the answer. So number 1, we have my pointer, no, the first one supposed to be based on my py is equal 98. Then next we have we have the P, Y, which is the same as the other one, and my pointer, this one. Those are the correct. For this one, for question number 10, how many space would you need to allocate for a list node with the following structure on a 64-bit machine? So we have the type def. How much space would you allocate for a list? So we have the correct answer, and the answer for this one is supposed to be, because of if you look at this part, the whole thing will be on this part, and the answer is supposed to be 20. Then next part we have, what's wrong with the following code? What is wrong? What is wrong? What is wrong? What is wrong? Okay, the answer is, while it is possible to assess, because if you look at this one, there is not, no, it is not impossible to declare, no, nothing is wrong, no, I don't know. So the answer is supposed to be this one. It is possible to assess arrays. We are not supposed to as this and not is anymore. So the answer. The next part. What is the result of this? What is the result of this? Okay. I'm trying to do the calculation. So what is the size of 12? Well, 3. And the answer is supposed to be 0, because 3 divided by 3 is 0, because there is no remainder when dividing 12 divided by with 3. Okay, let's move to the next part. What does the macro table size expand to? This one. What does it expand to? So we have this one to 10, define table size, buff size. Then we have untef, buff size, define buff size. And if you expand this one, it will expand to 37. Okay, number 14. The memory space reserved when calling malloc is the memory space reserved when calling. And of course, the answer is the heap. It's a direct question. It's the heap. Then what command can be used to delete the sample in a static memory? Select all answers. So we have the ID, name, here, randlib, and I don't know. The correct answer should be AR. So those are the answers for this particular test. So I think that's what we're expecting to do. So for the next video, I'm going to prepare the assignment based on the next project. So keep on following. So to ensure that you are up to what I post each and every day, ensure that you subscribe to my channel. You can as well share to your friends so that you can continue supporting this particular channel on coding. Thank you once again. Don't forget to comment if you have any question or like to so that you can continue thumping up this channel. Thank you. Have a lovely day.